Greetings to all of humanity. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure, as usual, for me to be greeting you and bring this message of emancipation to you, whereby I'm pointing you to look inwardly to discover that your real identity is your divinity. And that is why I always want to point you to look no other place but to look inwardly. There are many who have pointed you to look outwardly, and those who have you to believe in secular Christianity. But as Abdullah taught Neville Goddard, so I am teaching the rest of humanity. And I'm teaching the rest of humanity that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. That the Bible is not literal, neither is the Bible secular history. And that they must never let anyone to tell them, lo here or lo there, for the kingdom of God is within you. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to speak to you concerning Neville Goddard and Rhonda Byrne. And as we all know, Abdullah, the black mystic from Ethiopia, he was Neville Goddard's mentor, and he taught Neville Goddard the royal law of liberty, so he can share the message of emancipation to the rest of humanity by pointing them to look inwardly and to discover their true self. Now, with that message that Neville would have received from Abdullah, he actually taught the message of self-realization. And I'll continue with that same light, shining it where there is darkness, that those who sat in darkness will behold a great light and come forth out of their darkness into the light of knowing who they are. Now, Rhonda Byrne would have written this book called The Secret, or The Secret Law of Attraction, and it went all around the world, and many people vibrated towards the law of attraction and the movie The Secret. Now, Dyer, who've been studying Neville Goddard's work for a very long time, and would have been putting it to work in his own life, he refused a role in the movie The Secret because he realized that it had an agenda and they were not being 100% truthful to the masses. So he said he refused to take part because he knows it's not just what you desire that you're going to attract, but that which you have become or that which you are. And I can say the same thing also, because when I discover my true self and I seek first wisdom and understanding of the phenomena of life, I've come to realize how these things work and how manifestation works, and how energy is being transmuted because of me having the board from the skull and having that experience. It opened up everything to me. So that is why I chose to speak to you concerning Neville Goddard and Rhonda Byrne, to show you the difference, and also to show you that Earl Nightingale would have written about it, even would have done a record, I should say, concerning The Secret. And he called it the strangest secret in the world. But he says that we become what we think about. And Rhonda Byrne would have gotten some knowledge from some of those people who would have known this secret, which is not really a secret, but very few understand it. and knows how to use it. And they make this movie and get the masses all around the world to gravitate towards manifesting and getting things. But I have to be real with you. I have to let you know that the greatest thing that you can achieve in this life is true happiness, wholeness, or wellness. It is knowing your true self. It is coming back to source. It is knowing that you are an immortal being. It's to say, oh death, where is thy sting? Oh grave, where is thy victory? It's to come to understand that everything you see is an all illusion. The many things that people make videos around saying that they would have manifest, which nothing is wrong with it. I'm not against that, because we're supposed to be deliberate creators, okay? But these things, they are illusionary. They are imaginary. Okay, so what I'm saying is that instead of glorying in these things and have people following after you because they're seeing material things and they're not really following after wisdom that you are giving to them to better themselves in terms of understanding the phenomena of life, they are more in tune in getting material things. And all of that is trying to fill the void that they have within. And that is why a man can have millions and millions of dollars. He can even be a billionaire and still not be happy, still not be fulfilled, and still find that there's a void. But I'm saying to you, my brothers and my sisters, when you have the ball from the skull, which Neville referred to as the promise, and when I had the experience, it's a single eye. When that eye opens within you, and you come to know that God is light, and you come to know that you're light, and you can shine your light before the world, that it will behold the wisdom of which you speak and the wisdom that you bring to them to better their lives. When they can listen to you and know that you are not an intellectual, you're not even eloquent. When they listen to you and realize all of that, but what you're saying, it makes so much sense to them. What you're saying is resonating so much with them. It's bringing joy, it's bringing peace, it's bringing happiness to them. Then you're going to be the most self-fulfilled person in this life, because you will know that you're fulfilling your purpose, and because you're fulfilling your purpose, you're playing your part. And when you play your part and you get others to play their part, that as a collective, that's greatness, that's power, that's true law of attraction, that's true awareness. That's what true consciousness is really all about. Because my brother and my sisters, when you really awake from this dream of life, you come to realize that you're pure consciousness. You come to realize that you're not the body. You're not the mind. You come to realize that you're God in flesh by experience. And so I really had to highlight the difference of how Neville really get this message across to the masses without the hype, without presenting something to a people that would have them to gravitate towards more like greed, or to gravitate towards the temporal things. But I'm saying to you, it is more rewarding and more fulfilling when you seek to know yourself first. Because when you discover yourself first, you're told that all these things will be added unto you. For Matthew 6:33 says that when you seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, When you find the kingdom of God, you'll also discover the secret of creation. You'll be able to create consciously. And that's why when you realize that you can actually create consciously, the happiness, the joy, the peace, the satisfaction that you feel within is far much more fulfilled than anything that you can actually manifest. Because before you manifest those things, you will have already acquired that peace, that joy, and that happiness. But the thing is, a person can even manifest and never had those kind of experience, because everyone in this world is using the law. Many are using the law ignorantly because they do not know who they are. And there are those who are using the law consciously, and they are deliberate creators. But my brother and my sisters, I have to be very truthful to you. I have to let you know that when you seek to know yourself first, it is the most important thing. And Abdullah told Neville to seek to know self first. He said, Neville, you must start with self. And that is why, my brother and my sisters, I would always say to you to seek to know yourself first. When you find that inner peace, when you find yourself, your true self, your higher self, then you'll be able to transmute your energy into your creativity. And you'll be able to create your world and come into your Sabbath, into your 7th day, when your creation is finished, when that which you so desire is manifested, and you have manifested it because you know that whatever you would have manifested is a part of what you must use to bring value to humanity, to uplift humanity. There's no greater thing in this world than when someone said to you that your words have blessed me tremendously. You have helped me tremendously to look at life differently, to see myself in a different way, to understand how my thought is what is creating my reality. You have helped me to build a more harmonious personality, because you allow me to be more responsible for my thoughts. When someone can use those words to you, it gives you a sense of accomplishment that money can never give to you, that material things will never give to you. Yet I'm saying to you, as long as the desire is upon you to manifest material things, go ahead and do it. It is your prerogative, it is your right. But always be mindful that you are to put the horse before the cat. Do not put the cat before the horse. First things first. Set your priorities straight. Because my brother and my sisters, I'm not going to sit back and relax and say that I'm not going to use my imagination to manifest material things. No, I'm going to do that also. And I can do that at this time when I'm vibrating on such frequency. Having done so many videos teaching humanity to seek to know themselves first, to look inwardly, teaching them that true salvation is self-realization. Now I can take them to another level, showing them that the law is here for them to live just a little bit more comfortable, so that they will be able to use their creativity to help the rest of humanity, because we are all one. It's one entire body. Just as how our body is made up of the different cells and tissues and organs and so on, so too each and every one, and each one needs the other. And we have to work together. Therefore, we have to teach you the truth in the right way. So I'm not against those who teach the law of attraction, and I'm not trying to like dumb those who teach the law of attraction, but I'm saying there's more to it. I'm saying that there's a law and there's a promise. I'm saying to you, the promise is you being in touch with your eternal self, your higher self, your God self. And what would it profit a man if he gains this world and loses his soul? And that is why I choose to speak to you concerning the difference between Neville Goddard and Rhonda Byrne. It was more important to have a movie concerning the life of Abdullah and Neville Goddard and how humanity had to look inwardly to discover that their real identity is their divinity. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I want to thank you very much. I want to say to you, if you're listening to me for the very first time, and if what I'm saying to you right now is making sense to you and is resonating with you, then it is for you. And I'm saying to you, if you haven't subscribed already, to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. But before I leave you, I want to let you know that this message I bring to you, that it is the single eye, yes, the single eye message of self-realization, of which Matthew 6:22 says, if your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. My brothers and my sisters, hadn't it been that a single eye opened in me, when I would have experienced a great mighty shaking, and I would have heard the unearthly wind, and I ascend as a fiery being, and I would have burst my crown chakra and realized I would have rolled the stone away, and that my body's atonement, which the Christ has been buried, I would have been here bringing this message to you, saying to you that do not let anyone deceive you by making you believe that the eye above the pyramid and the US dollar is an evil symbol. No, it is the eye of the mystic, the eye of the prophet, the eye of the all-seeing eye of God in you, who is your imagination. For you will have an awakened imagination, and you will come to realize that it is the rising of the sun. You'll come to realize the secret or the mystery of the S-U-N in a S-O-N. And that is why I always give you the symbol of the single eye with my hand above my crown chakra, saying to you that you will have the experience and you will come to realize the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N, and that is the dawning of a new day in your life. For the sun parallels the human imagination, the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, as in the S-U-N, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, the sun parallels the human imagination parallels the sun. And that is why Psalm 84:11 says, the Lord thy God is a sun and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you. And the sun has never withhold its life from you, its goodness from you. Therefore, my brothers and my sisters, the sun is what powers all of humanity. And in Malachi 4:2, you are also told that the Son of righteousness shall arise in you with healing in his wings. And truly the Son of righteousness has risen in me with healing in his wings to all of humanity. That's why my encouragement to you is to use your mind power, which is your solar power, your sun power, your God power, your creative power, which is the sexual power. Use that power to achieve your every desire. And that is the true secret of knowing who you are. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all.